How has work been in the time of quarantine?
Wow, it's been really crazy. I'm used to traveling quite a bit and engaging with people face to face, and this has been exactly the opposite of that. But very busy nonetheless. A lot of video calls, a lot of phone calls. We've been working across the globe to change supply chains, make sure things can still continue to run and be supplied. And it's been really difficult and challenging, but it's amazing how technology today and you can still be connected without being physically face to face. So it's been effective, busy, just very different.
Okay. What have your experiences been in shopping during this time?
Yeah, so I have been the one going out and getting the groceries, wearing the mask, and making sure things are clean. The uh, the biggest thing I've noticed is that people struggle with distancing. It's almost like if people don't know if they're too close or 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 too far. People have been forgetting to kind of smile and understand that the other people out there are not trying to give you a plague. They're just trying to get in and get out just like you are. So that was one of the things I noticed. And so I think smiling, even though you're wearing a mask and being cordial, is still pretty important.
What are some things you want to do with the house while you have the time on your hands?
Yeah, during quarantine, we've actually gotten a lot done around our house. A lot of different odds and ends, painting, doing some different things in the yard as well. We've gotten a lot of work that has been neglected or deprioritized prior to this. It's all done now.
Because we can't visit a gym, what have you been doing to work out?
Been very innovative actually on that topic. We happen to have lots of firewood in our backyard, so we've been using the logs at different sizes for different weights, and we've been getting a workout in just about 4 to 5 days a week, just using that and some different bands and things that we've pulled together throughout the house to be able to get the workouts in. It's been fun doing it together as a family too. It's been a good time.
And finally, what do you think that we should take away from this pandemic?
Yeah, I think there's probably a couple of things. This is one of the first major uh, national situation that we've gone through in quite a while. And I think for the younger generation and even my generation to realize the impact of something like this is significant. And the way we shift and the way we adapt is important. I think it's really good to see that even when things get really difficult like this, people pull together. The people still step up and help each other out. What people have been doing on the front lines for healthcare, logistics and deliveries of items, leveraging technology to stay connected and still do your social service has been something that I think we should take away. No matter how hard things get or how much things change, we can adapt. We can work together to solve these situations. And as dire as they are, even with the loss of life that we've had, which is awful, society can still move on. I think ongoing, our approach to hygiene, our interactions are going to be different because this is probably not the first time that there's going to be a large scale virus. I mean, we're already aware of the flu that comes across every year, and so I think we're going to be more aware of that in our ongoing lives and how we interact with each other. But still a really good thing of how people have worked together to get through this. And I think that's a good takeaway.
Thank you. Relationships have you formed in this time?
I have brought two of my friends together that I don't think would have been friends otherwise.
How has the environment of school online been?
It's a lot more boring because I don't have my friends around me, and it's a lot harder to complete the work.
Okay. Who is the first person you'd want to see when we get out of quarantine?
My best friend.
What shows have you started and finished during the time of quarantine?
Well, we just got Disney Plus, so I've been watching all my shows that I watched as a child.
And finally, when do you think we're going to leave quarantine?
I think it's going to be off again, on again for a while.
Thank you. How have you been keeping busy in this time?
Well, we have been doing house things like painting, and we've done moldings, and we're continuing to work out. And I have been cleaning and organizing and cooking, lots of cooking.
What do you want to do when this is all over?
When this is all over, I realize how much I miss my friends, and I realize how much, I miss that social interaction with those people that have made an impact on my life. So I'm looking forward to getting together with my friends and giving them hugs.
Who would you say you miss the most?
I would say I miss my friends the most. I don't have family that lives close by, and so I miss the people who have become like my family.
What are some challenges you face while we're all under quarantine?
The challenge is making sure that you don't get kind of sad from being contained, and I think keeping yourself busy, keeping on a schedule, which isn't always easy. And so we've just continued. We're doing the workouts as a family, and that helps us have a schedule. And then just kind of taking on projects day to day that keeps the day moving faster.
Okay, and what has been your favorite meal during quarantine?
I think my favorite meal was chicken parm, because it took a lot of work to make it, but I had the time to make it, and then the whole family loved the meal.
Thank you.
Hey Jake, what has your entertainment been like while we're on the quarantine?
I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and Hulu. I've been playing some games on my phone and stuff. I recently downloaded Animal Crossing, and I've been spending a lot of time on that. But that's about what I've been doing for entertainment during this time.
How has your social life been affected?
I haven't really been able to see most of my friends that I see usually at school, but I have been able to keep in touch with some of my closer friends through video calls.
Okay, and how has school been?
School has been a bit tougher than I expected. I thought it was going to be a little bit easier now that there would be a little more less on the work side, but as it appears that there is a little bit more work in some areas and a little less in some other areas. So it's about the same as it was as we left school.
Okay, and have you done any chores or any things to benefit the household?
I've washed the windows, and I've chopped some wood a few weeks ago, so I have done a little bit of chores to keep myself busy other than Animal Crossing during this time.
And who have you been speaking to?
Just some of my friends over video calls, usually in the evening, just talking to them, asking about our days, just speaking.
Okay, thank you.